So, I don't really know where to start today. I haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I would. A lot's been going on. I have a very good friend of mine who is in a bad situation. I'll leave out details for fear of retaliation, but long story short, she's in a bad situation, and that's been heavy on my heart because there's not much I can do. I just have to hope she's strong enough to get herself through it and make smart choices. I've been up and down emotionally. Sometimes I feel like my bipolar is kind of stronger than I want it to be, and I know I can't do much besides take my medication and continue to try and learn new ways to think and approach things, because it's difficult when you have the whole world telling you that you should be reacting this way, but your brain, it tells you something totally different. Like, for instance, today I was trying to fix my closet door because the top hinge thing had come off, and for the life of me I couldn't get this thing back on, and I just had a meltdown moment where I'd been working at it for like 35 to 45 minutes just trying to fix my closet door, and I couldn't get it, and all that frustration and the lack of emotional control, I started crying, which sounds stupid and pathetic, but I don't know, when you're bipolar, it's like everything's extreme. Even when I'm medicated, I don't know if it's different for other bipolar people who, maybe they have better medication. But the fact is, I'm unemployed, so it's not like I can switch medications as much as I want. And, I'm fighting off the urge to relapse and use certain things that aren't good for me. I had my dealer ask me if I wanted to buy what he had, and of course I said no, but sadly the only reason I said no was because I don't have any money. And I'm ashamed to say that. I hate knowing that there's something that has control over me and I can't control it. Same with the bipolar. It's like everything's always out of my hands, and that's a very difficult thing to deal with, especially when I don't have as much emotional support here as I would like. I have a friend or two, but often if I call, they don't answer because they're busy or whatever. And, I have very little support besides from, if I call my mom or somebody, which is fine and dandy, but it's not always what I want. I would love just for once someone to call me and ask me how I'm doing, and listen. I don't really have that a lot. But, anyway, I don't know, things are going good otherwise. I'm going to school on academic scholarship, full ride. That means more to me than anyone can possibly know, because I gave up any hope I had of going to a university back when my stepmom died, because I had to take care of my family. I made a sacrifice. I chose to sacrifice my education for my family, and that's not a choice I would regret ever, and I don't, I wouldn't have done it any differently. But thank goodness somehow I've got some good karma, because I found out this this past winter actually, before the summer semester started, that I was eligible and was being granted a full ride academic scholarship to the local university, and I'm going to be an English major, which is awesome, and I'm just really happy, and I'm really proud of myself for the first time in a while. I just hope I can get a handle on these things that are that are out of my hands, basically. The bipolar and the addiction are trying to recover from the addiction. And it's not easy, and, this is kind of an outlet for me. I know it's a bit wordy and I babble, but I hope someone watches this and knows that, if someone like me who's been through terrible things, in life, just really bad experiences, bad things, you can go on and go after your dreams. It all comes back at some point. It comes back and surprises you when you're least expecting it. But yeah, I'm hanging in there, and hopefully can get a handle on this bipolar thing, and not let it control me as much as it does. But all I can do is take my medication and make it through and be strong. And I'm trying to. I keep reminding myself to be strong. So if anyone's watching this who feels sort of the way I do, or is going through a similar situation, or is even just feeling sad, just know that hang in there. I'm hanging in there, and so far I like where it's going. So.